The Messerschmitt BF-110, often known unofficially as the Me-110, too, is a twin-engine Astoria, destroyer, heavy fighter, fighter-bomber, Jag-Bomber or Jabbo, a night fighter, Nachtjäger, developed in Nazi Germany in the 1930s and used by the Luftwaffe during World War II. Hermann Göring was a proponent of the BF-110, believing its heavy armament, speed, and range would make the BF-110 the Luftwaffe's premier offensive fighter. Early variants were armed with 2 mm FF 20mm cannon, the 7.92 mm, .312 in 17 machine guns, and one 7.92 mm, .312 in 15 machine gun for defense. Later variants would replace the FFs with 151s, and the rear gunner station would be armed with the twin-barreled 81Z. Development work on an improved type to replace the BF-110, the Messerschmitt Me-210, began before the war started, but its teething troubles resulted in the BF-110 soldiering on until the end of the war in various roles. Its intended replacements, the aforementioned Me-210 and the significantly improved Me-410 Hornets, never fully replaced the BF-110. The BF-110 served with considerable success in the early campaigns in Poland, Norway and France. The primary weakness of the BF-110 was its lack of maneuverability, although this could be mitigated with better tactics. This weakness was exploited by the RAF when BF-110s were flown as close escort to German bombers during the Battle of Britain. When British bombers began targeting German territory with nightly raids, some BF-110 equipped units were converted to night fighters, a role to which the aircraft was well suited. After the Battle of Britain, the BF-110 enjoyed a successful period as an air superiority fighter and strike aircraft in other theaters and defended Germany from strategic air attack by day against the USAAF's 8th Air Force, until an American change in fighter tactics rendered them increasingly vulnerable to developing American air supremacy over the Reich as 1944 began. During the Balkans and North African campaigns and on the Eastern Front, it rendered valuable ground support to the German army as a potent fighter-bomber. Later in the war, it was developed into a formidable radar-equipped night fighter, becoming the main night fighting aircraft of the Luftwaffe. Most of the German night fighter aces flew the BF-110 at some point during their combat careers, and the top night fighter ace, Major Heinz Wolfgang Schnorfer, flew it exclusively and claimed 121 victories in 164 sorties. 3. Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe right now, or else your house will be haunted tonight.